Hey, what's up, y'all? New to the channel. Please, by all means, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I definitely appreciate all you guys that come over to the channel. Nuggets at noon. Y'all know that I can help you with divorce. I can help you with child support, do a will, a trust, bankruptcy. Been at this for 25 years. I'm still here. And the beautiful thing about what I do in life, is I'm gonna be all over the place with this one, but you'll get it. The beautiful thing about what I do with my life is I have never changed. And listen, we're all gonna go through pain. We're all gonna have pain in life. And nothing is more worse of a pain than the changing yourself for something, and then that treats you like trash, and then you're wondering, why did I do this in the first place? So that's what we're going to talk about, and that's how I feel today. People, you're always going to hear me blurt out my age. At 56 years old, what I see with black folks. Hey Siri, cancel navigation. At 56 years old, what I see with black people is all the people that made fun of me, all the people that thought, living life, getting high, staying in that lane, all those individuals are the bums of today. And I don't mean bums as in out on the street. I mean individuals that are without a plan. Individuals that, I retired at 39, right? I got off the phone, last week, my ex-girlfriend told me that she may be taking a buyout from her job at 42 years old. She's been there for 20 years, and that's what it's about. And I am watching individuals. I am seeing individuals. My own mother. Individuals that got old and cannot survive one recession. I am seeing individuals that are navigating themselves through lives and realize who the real Mac was. Realize that all that partying and that narrative that they put in place, you only live once. Yeah, but it's a long life. And these individuals, they kind of look at me and they be like, yo, man, you this, you that. But why didn't they see that the biggest obstacle in life is life itself? People, I'm going to tell you something. If you make it to your 50s and you're not already ready for retirement, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. If you lived a life where you lived under the table and didn't start up a 401k, didn't build anything for retirement, I feel sorry for you. There was two narratives that I had before I was 10 years old. One of those narratives was, I need to save my money for when I get old. And the other, I will not, under no circumstances, ever in my life be living on a fixed income. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It's not happening. video yesterday of this guy with a YouTube channel, Vuhu Garage, and the guy got a Bugatti Veyron he brought 3 years ago. And he brought the Bugatti Veyron, and what he said was for the first 5 months, by putting it on YouTube and it's streaming, it paid for itself. He said now he gotta stop faking the funk. White cat, real cool dude, smart. And this dude said that the payment for his Bugatti Veyron was $14,500 a month, with $7,000 of that being interest. And he said he woke up 10 years ago when he started his YouTube channel. He's not the same person. He said he had to wake up. He said, I'm not the same person. I have a family now. I can't be wasting money on supercars just to appease people and flex. That's a smart kid. Or should I say a smart man, excuse me. Smart man. I am in the car that I drive the most. My BMW X3. I have 7 cars. I probably put about 4,000 miles on this car a month. And all of the other cars combined get 500. Combined. This vehicle is a throwaway. So it's a 2007. If I want to get rid of it, I'll probably get 3/4 of what I paid for it. Probably get 3/4 of what I paid for it. I paid $6,000 for this car. I can probably get $4,500 for this vehicle. It runs. The AC is ice cold. Nothing wrong with it. Oh, the roof. The only thing that's wrong with it is the roof. I went to get it fixed where it broke in the open position. And I got it fixed. I got it fixed. I got it fixed. And the individual told me that it was going to call me back with all the, call BMW with all the price for the thing. Never called me back, but it's okay. But practical. These glasses, these are my new ones. I got from the VA. I just got these a week ago. And it's funny because when I went to the VA to get these, while I was coming home from the VA, the clear ones broke. I had them in my bag. I had them in my bag and my gym bag. And I went to the gym, and when I stuffed everything in the gym bag, it put a lot of pressure on the glasses, and the arm broke off. Cool. But nonetheless, a lot of individuals, a lot of black folks live life from a brag and show me perspective. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I don't understand that. Hey, listen. When I pull up to the light and I pull up to next to somebody and they got an X5 like mine, I say to myself, I was talking to my ex-girlfriend a couple of days ago, and I said, do you not know I know what people think when I pull up next to them and they're in an X5 and I'm driving an X3? They're saying, yeah, get your money up, you can get one of these. All right, I got one. When I got into an argument with this guy on my block last year, he was in a second generation Lincoln Navigator. He pulled up on the side of me going the wrong way, trying to go around me, not realizing you ain't getting around that that Nissan Leaf. You ain't getting around that. On the takeoff, I'm smoking you on the takeoff, right? He found out. Because when we ended up getting to the next corner, he was still on the opposite wrong side of the road. He said, man, you can drive in the Nissan Leaf. I said, I got 6 BMWs. We go on the block, I go home, you probably know the story. I pulled up in my driver, he's down the street, what's up, what's up? Just so happened I had to walk my dog. I seen him right after that, probably 5 or 6 times. I was in 2 other BMWs. I gave him he didn't respond. Then I seen him about 10 times after that. He got no words for me no more. Nonetheless, a lot of individuals when I was young, they was all flashy. Now they old and ashy. And that is black people. I'm muscular. I look good whatever I put on. I'm not fat and sloppy and need to put on nice stuff to look good. I don't. I got this hoodie from Walmart, this shirt from Walmart 5 years ago. Don't matter to me. Don't matter to me. Don't matter to me. Don't matter. I'm sitting on cake. I can go buy anything I want. I got a $754 mortgage that I got a letter yesterday is going up to $914 because of insurance. Cool. I'm not strapped for nothing. I live a simple life. And I watched at 56 years old, I watched and I seen individuals that live this life based on showing everybody, and now they're busted and broke. People, my brother, my blood brother, this guy, 62 years old. You know what he posted on his Facebook last year? He said something to the effect of, I get up and I go work every day. I'm proud of something like that. Everybody else in the family is retired. Everybody else in my family that's living has retired, but him. The dude did nothing but fumble his life away. At 62 years old, if he's still working at Food Lion, at that time he was there for about 4 months. That was the longest job he'd ever had in his life at 62 years old. He has to work for the rest of his life. He was the brother that I was looking out for because the whole family discharged him back in the 80s. I'm not looking out for him no more. People, I'm gonna tell you something. After watching how everybody lived, and acting and now acting as if though they got it together. Oh, I just need a little help, or hey, could you just, I'm not helping nobody. I'm not helping nobody. But them 2 little buddies in the back. I'm not helping nobody. 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 I'm not helping nobody. I'm not. As I'm doing this video, I'm trying to process, like, people, I am so happy I am the way I am. I am so happy. I'm so happy I lived the life that I lived. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But here's the deal. as a black person. And it happened in the white culture too. But it's different in the black culture because black people don't be having a damn thing and they expect you to walk around as if. So I get to look at people and say, wow, your life is not like mine. Listen, I invested time in the military. And the time that I invested in the military, that time that I invested, they're saying we will still pay you for the rest of your life and we'll give you dental and medical coverage. And if you marry somebody, we'll give them the same. Your wife will have that. As a person that do bankruptcies, I get to sit back and listen to individuals talk about how they can't afford. I don't have a can't afford narrative. People, unless you listen, even individuals that made millions go broke because they're not implementing this simple narrative. Even individuals that made millions go broke. So if you didn't make millions, what's the chance of you not? If you didn't make millions, what is the narrative that you hanging your hat on that you won't go broke? What are you hanging your hat on? What are you hanging your hat on? You should hang your hat on your ability to manage your life because it's nobody's life but yours. And I don't see that with black people. I'm going to be clear about what I'm about to say. Do you know that you could be making do you know that you could be making you can live a whole life. Let me add that. You can live a whole life and you can live an entire life and retire. There could be a shift in the market and now you got to go back to work. There could be a shift. Let me say that again. There could be a shift in the market and you can have to go back to work. I've seen it happen to about 4 or 5 people I know. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Think about that. There are people that retired in the 90s and 2000s. There are people that retired, right? Left their job. I'm sitting fat. I get $2,000 a month. I'm sitting fat. $2,000 a month, $48,000, $24,000 a year, and then they had a life that was tucked up. You okay, little buddy? They had a life that was tucked under that. The $2,000 a month, they had a $600 rent. They had a car that was paid off, and they were okay. That ain't it now. This is why I am not. This is why I am not. I am not. This is why I am not going to change my living. The way I live, golden. The way I live, it's why I'll never. It's why I'll never have problems. It's why I'll never have problems the way I live. I'll never have problems. I'll never have problems. I'm strategic in everything I do. The cars I drive, the place I buy, where I live, how I spend my money, what I buy. I'm strategic in everything that I do. Everything. What are you doing, waterhead lady? I'm strategic. I'm strategic in everything that I do. And I get to watch and see how individuals, us black folks, it really is amazing how individuals. Let me tell you the biggest problem with black folks and why we're so behind economically, but we got so much energy for shit that don't mean nothing. There are too many people stuck on a slavery mentality of every time a white person do something to a black person, there's a perspective and narrative that they think they gotta implement. Oh, Trayvon Martin, notice or not, the whole world get to pay attention to one issue and ignore shit going on right on their own block. Oh, we need this to go viral. I'm not interested in none of that. That ain't my lane. My lane, family court issues. But the amazing thing about what I'm talking about here today, the amazing thing is, because I'm constantly watching videos of people that have not set themselves up in life, and I'm watching people that are in a situation where it's like they're going to lose. I'm gonna tell y'all something to go along with what I'm saying here today. I don't feel sorry for none of them. I don't feel sorry for nobody. I don't. Not even a little bit. I don't feel sorry for them. I have watched people, my own mother, be insufficient in taking care of herself. The term is taking care of yourself. I have watched my mother make sure she sit her ass down and watch the stories. I've watched this for 20 years. Sit down and do nothing but watch the story. All my children, General Hospital, I've seen it. And then get older and be insufficient and be playing the victim role. Let me tell you something. Last year, 2023, I was 54 years old. It was the first time in my life, and I don't mean vacation and all that, I mean working wise. It was the first time in my life. I mean, like I said, I took vacation, but what I mean is, it's the first time I shut myself completely off from working in life. It wasn't until I was 54 years old. 54 years old. It was the first time that I worked in 3 years and flushed, always worrying about work, and I really took 3 days off and went into a relaxed state of mind. I have never done that in 54 years of living. I was not the same. And for the most part, I find it to be amazing. I find it to be amazing that people, like, I overdid it. Now, I'm going to be clear. I overdid it. I have multiple streams of income. Each stream of income can support my living. my cost of living, each stream. All right, and I still didn't know how to just relax. I still was worried about life. And to be this age and see so many individuals that played and thought life was a game, I don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them at all. I don't feel sorry for them. People, I'm going to tell you something about life. If you never heard me say this before, some of you have. We all go to school to have a better life. We don't go to school to have a better swag. We don't go to school to be a better boss. We don't go to school for none of that. Everything that we do is so that we can have a better life. And there are so many individuals that make a mockery of this. And they are in the situation now that it's like, I don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I only know one person. I will always say this. I only know one person that's in a bad situation that is not his fault. Everybody else, it's their fault. Their insufficiencies in life are by their own hands. They get a lot of energy that I've seen them have in life. A lot of energy for nonsense, BS, partying, thinking that things that had no meaning gave it meaning. Tried to bring meaningful life into nonsense. Tried to bring meaningful life into things with no meaning. I've seen it. These individuals today, I feel sorry for them. What they need not do is ever call me. Don't ever call me. So, for all you young ones, what I can tell you, if I can't tell you nothing else, make sure all your transactions in life put you in a better position before you started that transaction. Later, y'all.